of logarithms, and we said we were going to prove the change of base rule, which was the law 4. The change of base rule giving log x base a equal to log x base b all over log a base b. What is change of base simply means that I have log x base a and I want to change the base a to any other base, say b, then this is what it is going to be. So let us prove it. But to prove it, we have to recall the definition of logarithms, that by definition of logs, if I have log b base a equal to c, then by definition a raised to the power c is equal to b, right? So using this same definition of the logs to prove the base rule, let us first let log c be equal to log x base a. Okay, so if c is equal to log x base a or log x base a is equal to c, then by definition we can say that the base a, according to the definition, the base is equal to the result, right? So the base the base raised to the power, the result is equal to b, isn't it, according to the definition? Then the base a raised to the power c, which is our result, will be equal to what? In place of b, here we have x, right? It's equal to x, isn't it? So we let this be equation 1. Okay, equation 1. Then what we do next is that going to be taking logarithm of both sides of equation 1 to a new base. A new base, say base b, right, as we have there. So let's use b so that we can get the same thing over there. Say base b. So in doing that, we have our equation 1 to be a raised to the power c equal to x, right? So we're going to take logarithm of both sides, and that log that we're taking, the base is what? It's going to be log to the base what? B, isn't it? Log to the base b. So we're going to have log a raised to the power c base b equal to log x base b. Now, according to our third law of logarithm, we saw that log a raised to the power n base let's say base b is going to be equal to what? N log a b, isn't it? So from here, from the third law, you can say c times log a base b is equal to log of x base b. So actually what we're doing here is that we're trying to look for the c, okay, trying to look for the c. So in doing so, bring down this small. In doing so, we can, since c is multiplied by log a base b, you can divide both sides by what? Log a base b, so that the c will stand alone. So we're going to have c log a base b equal to log x base b, then we divide it by log a base b, and here too by log a base b, right? So when we do that, here's going to be left with c giving us log of x b equal to log of a base b. But remember, initially we stated that we should let c be equal to what? Log x base what? A. So in place of the c, we're going to write log this c. Okay, here, let me write it here. But c is equal to log x base a, isn't it? So in place of this c, we're going to write log x base a, isn't it? Then equal to log x base b all over log a base b. So that's all. We have changed our base from log a, our base from a to base b, right? So if you find this video interesting, you subscribe to the channel for more of such. See you when I see you.